This is episode 21 of TCM Graduate TV, and I'm going to review heavy hitter lung 6. Thanks for joining me again for another edition of TCM Graduate TV. Today I want to talk about heavy hitter lung 6. So lung 6 is an excellent acupuncture point because it's a Xi-Cleft point. There's one major reason we use cleft points, and that's for pain. If it's a yin channel or a yin organ, the other reason we're going to use a cleft point is for bleeding. And how I remember this kind of bleeding versus just pain is I think about lung 6, and I also think about stomach 34. Both these acupuncture points are cleft points, but we're going to use lung 6 for more bleeding things, and we're going to use stomach 34 for more epigastric pain. The unfortunate part about practicing Chinese medicine in the West is that we don't get to see our patients when they've all of a sudden broken out into a nosebleed or they're coughing up a lot of blood. In these cases, they most likely are going to deal with them at home or they're going to go to the hospital. However, with the cleft points, we generally use them with family members or the odd time when a patient is in the clinic. So, just in my memory, I like to keep lung 6 as a heavy hitter for two reasons. Number one, to help my family members, and number two, to remind me of what cleft points do. Another example of this would be liver 6 versus gallbladder 36. Both again are cleft points. Liver is going to be used mostly for bleeding. Where gallbladder 36 is going to be more painful problems in the area of the hypochondriac area. So there's a quick review, and anytime we talk about cleft points, I'm going to go through this versus review because it's always important to review over and over and over again. So very simply, I've pretty much given it away why I would use lung 6 in the clinic or at home, and that's for bleeding. So if I have a patient that is having nosebleeds or maybe coughing up blood, that's when we're going to use this acupuncture point. So there's a couple good reasons why it's on my heavy hitter list. The other thing about lung 6 is if we want to think about bleeding, we need to tell the body to control the blood. And spleen holds the blood in the vessels. So if I'm going to add a few more combinations, I'm going to do spleen 10. And a couple basic acupuncture points to tonify spleen and stomach would be a spleen 6, stomach 36 if there's any spleen qi deficiency. And there you have it. Good reason to use lung 6 in the clinic or at home with your loved ones. And I just want to remind you that safety is king, bedside manner is king, and results are king. In that order. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you again